Hey, welcome back to another episode of Johnscryptotherapy. Today is a special day. Today is my birthday, and I said to myself, what a great way to spend my birthday by, hopping onto the charts, give you guys a full down analysis on Omi and show you guys where it's exactly going. Other than that, guys, if you do like these type of content, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And also, I do have a big announcement, and the first 20 people that are going to be emailing me, I am going to be giving them a free lesson. The link is going to be in the descriptions below, my email and everything like that, guys. And this session will give you guys an understanding of how I trade, give you a better in-depth analysis on what kind of trader I am or how I can make a trading program just for you in that quick session. Keep this in mind. This is my way of giving back to you guys because you guys have been supporting me from the get-go, and I love this community and I want to see us win. And I want to show you how cool trading is, and I want to show you how easy it is as well. So let's get right into it and let's have some fun. So first off, we do see price going towards a key level of 0.00073. Then we had a big push up. A lot of people says, how do we predict these type of moves, guys? Today is going to be important because we're going to be talking about volume and how we're going to use volume to determine where price is going to, push up or push down, or how do we know there's going to be a key level of resistance or support or where it's going to break. First off is first, always come to the charts, redraw your ideas, redraw your charts, respect the markets, respect the charts. As long as we're respecting the structure and we're saying from a bigger scope of things, we did get a push down, we had a pullback, push down, pull back, push down. This can absolutely continue back down. This is a retracement of 38%, and this is a good retracement. We always look for the 0.50, so that's totally fine. We did not see that, and that's fine. So we're gonna get into the volume portion of this, and this is really cool. And once we look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin did go down. It made a double bottom, then price did reverse, and this is a point of interest for a lot of my students and I, because this is where we took our profits. We took partials, right? And if we know price is here and it did not break the previous structural low, in Bitcoin, we understand there's a break of structure, change of character right here telling us the price is going to go back up. That is one of the key rules. Now, I'm going to be showing you guys how to be putting this in with a lot of other indicators to make it simple, okay? Very, very simple. First off is first, guys, we have Bollinger Bands and we got the Ichimoku and we have the volume profile indicator as well. So first, I'm going to be putting the volume profile indicator, and this is how it looks, guys. As we are looking at this volume profile indicator, I want to go back in time to show you guys the real essence of how important this truly is. So when we look at the volume profile indicator, what do we notice here? We notice that the volume is picking up right here in the bottom, and we understand there's volume coming into the market. Where's the next level of volume? Well, the next level of volume is somewhere here. So that means technically, if Bitcoin cannot break its previous lows, we understand there's something special going to happen right here. Of course, you could come into price, you could draw your patterns, you could look for your creative ideas or Japanese candlesticks, engulfing candles, breaking the previous wicks highs. All of these informations are great, especially if you're looking to enter for a long to the upside. Because Bitcoin failed to break below, we understand it made a double bottom. Double bottom means if it does break the previous structural wick, which it did, we have a range to fill towards the upside of 12%. This is how we understand what smart money is doing versus not really smart money, right? We look at weak hands to strong hands exchange, and this is what happens when the strong hands take over the markets. And understand, we have a range here in the market. We understand volume is very low here, so there's really nothing that's going to be stopping us from actually exploring to the next key point that has a lot of volume. And this is the point. If we cannot break higher, we're actually going to see a rebound back down, and this could be a double bottom before it goes up, or actually if it breaks back down. So this is what we're looking for. The cool thing is, guys, if you are into your Bollinger Bands and stuff like that, you can see when the Bollinger Band does get small, we're gonna take a look at this on the 30-minute. When the Bollinger Band does get small, just like this, guys, it is in a range. Okay, take a look at this. It is actually in a range. Yes, you can use your break of structure, change of character, all of these great informations, which are right here. We understand one major thing. Where's the biggest volume located on this spread right here? Of course, we can notice, look left of structure, it's right here. Where are we? Exactly at the point where the exchange is showing us that, volume is being induced into the market and we're not actually breaking any lower. Yes, we did get some moves to the downside, and what we notice here is very smart that the smart money is doing. They're taking out our stops because there's going to be a lot of people, guys, that are going to enter trades like this, tight stop loss, get out of your trade, you get stopped out. They're going to enter it again, and sometimes it could wick you in and take you out of the trade once again. So you still have to wait for your right confirmation or your right entry. As long as we're looking at the Bollinger Band as well, we're understanding it's getting smaller. Look at the length of the Bollinger Band here. It's getting wide, so the move dropped down. It gave us enough distance, enough range. And of course, there was no volume on the side to tell us it's not going to be stopped until down here. So once we come to this key level, we understand volume's picking up, price is not breaking the previous high. What I like to do and what I like to tell my students, define to yourself in this range, where is the high and the low? So when the high and the low, when we look at the wick, that's the high, and this is the low of the wick. Whatever we do here, I don't care what you want to do, we don't trade within this range. Reasons why this is a dead zone. Dead zone means you could be wicking in, wicking out, and you do not want to do that. What you want to see is very confidence. You want to see a breakout retest and get into the trade, or you could just place your entry on the top here, put your stop loss below structure, and guess what you're going to do? Aim for the next zone. Reasons why? There's no pressure to stop us from going all the way to the top side, especially when we did our top-down analysis on the 4-hour. So now, what are we looking for? Well, there's a lot of things we could look for. We could look for break of structure, change of character, all of these fun stuff. And I'm going to be showing you guys how simple it truly is. And once we look at this, I'm going to be showing you guys a cool thing when you look at break of structure and change of character. Right here, we have a break of structure. We made a new low. And now where's the swing that broke into the new low? It was exactly here. So this right here is going to be my change of character. So once price goes back up, I could look for an aggressive trade, of course, or I could be a smart investor or a trader, look for the pullback before a price reaction to the upside. What I do know is when it breaks this zone, there's so much volume located here that this move should go. Not just that, guys. When you're looking at this move, you still want to look at Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is failing to break new lows, what does this define to us here? There's a higher percentage we're going to see a move towards the upside than towards the downside. Keep that in mind. Now, when we put our Ichimoku as well, guess what? The Ichimoku cloud is telling us it is bearish, but it's turning somewhat green. If we break above the Ichimoku as well, if you're an Ichimoku trader, this is giving us more confirmation that price is going to skyrocket, guys. There's so much confirmations on why price did go towards the upside, but of course, timing is key. Okay, so let's take a look at this and see what price did right here. So price is going sideways right here. It is looking for a breakout, and take a look at this, guys. We do not want to trade here. The volume is just going sideways, it's piling up, and we're looking for an explosion. And we're just going to wait very carefully, guys, and take a look at this right here. Price even went even lower, so if you had your stops here, maybe you would have got stopped out. What it's doing here, it's getting a lot of buying orders. Take a look at that. It is trying its best to go lower, getting a lot of buying orders. The volume, it's getting smaller, but now it's starting to open up. So that means we're slowly going to see a huge move. What we do, put your alerts out right here because we want to capture this move, okay? So let's wait for this. Let's wait for this move right here. Let's see if it explodes. And we're going to take a look exactly what happens. All right, so let's go back just a little. It did explode a little bit too fast, and that's fine. So the best way you could do this, guys, I do like to do this when I teach my students. We like to put limit orders, and we also like to look for the retest. Sometimes the retest does not happen, especially when we have big volumes coming into the markets and we just want to follow the current. So sometimes we just place our order and we understand if we break above this wick, we have a high probability price could go up. So if you want, we will put it just a little bit inches above the highest wick right here, the break of structure, to show me that if it does break that, we have such a high percentage price should go up. And take a look at exactly what happened. Once it broke, guys, it went exactly to what? The next key level, not a coincidence. Let's go to the 4-hour right here and take a look. On the 4-hour, is there any volume to stop me from going back down? No, the only place is right here. And take a look exactly where it went, exactly to that point. So guys, if you could read this chart, put it all together, it just makes sense. Okay, everything just makes sense. Okay, now I'm going to be showing you the future price right here, guys, because you guys mean the world to me, especially because you guys are understanding, you know, I want to help you guys be a better trader, and this is my way of showing you that. Okay, guys, so now when we look at the volume, this is the highest percentage where volume is right here. Now take a look at here on the 30-minute. Is this a repeat of what just happened? Small volume, huge move to the upside because we had that break. Now take a look at this, guys. We have the same idea right here. What is price doing? It's becoming inside the box again, the same range. So we're expecting, guys, a huge move up or down. But now, not just that, guys. If you really want to dive into this the right way, start drawing your patterns, start drawing your informations of what price is doing. If I'm looking at this for a bearish move, Of course, I'm going to look for my break of structure. I'm going to look for my change of characters, all of these informations to tell me where's my break before prices to go down. See, if I see a break here, we have a great confirmation, guys, that price can actually skyrocket towards the downside and maybe break below these lows. Okay, but that's a little bit too far out. So what I could do is look for another pattern, another rule, another idea. So break of structure does work, guys. You just have to give it a chance and you have to take some profits here because we know that there's a possibility price could go lower if it breaks this zone right here. The other possibility, let's move away our Bollinger Bands right here. If you're just into pattern trading, we do have a beautiful descending triangle, guys. So now what we're looking for is this key break roughly around 0.00085. If we see that key break around that level, because we are not making new highs, guys. We're not making new highs. We're failing to make new highs. Of course, if it breaks out and retests this level of 0.000927, then of course price is going to go up. But right now, if prices break 0.00085, if we see that break, there's nothing that's going to really stop us or hinder us from actually going towards the bottom level. So what I recommend, this is not financial advice, but if you're looking at this chart for practicing purposes, guys, you want to be careful and say to yourself, once it breaks this volume right here, around this volume level of 0.0008365, once it breaks that, I'll look for a pending order and I'm looking absolutely to the next level that has the most volume. And that's going to be this level right here of 0.0007329. Okay, very simple. We know that this price, if it breaks, there's a high probability the completion of this pattern, let's take a look at this. The completion of this pattern is roughly estimated to be 0.0007713. That is the estimate value of where this price can go if it breaks down. If it breaks up, we're going to look for a bullish move and the price is going to continue up. Keep in mind, there's a lot of techniques and tools that I use when it comes to Gartley patterns, when it comes to Fibonacci retracements, even Elliott wave, guys. There's so much information of how to be a trader and what you can build. There is a lot of false information online, guys. They make it seem simple, but trust me, there's more to it than meets the eye. I always tell this to a lot of my students. What I show you is just a scratch of the iceberg. There's way more towards this, and I wanted to show you a little piece, guys. So keep it in mind, the Bollinger Band is getting smaller on the 30-minute. Same idea that it did right here. So it did get small, a huge move to the upside. It is getting small. We understand we're in a descending triangle. We also understand where's the most volume in this range. Take a look at this. It's exactly at this level. So what we're looking for, we're not looking for a break out of this box. We're looking for a break retest out of this descending triangle for the upside. And of course, if you're looking for the downside, that's going to be the break of the box because we know it's a flat bottom. So that's the way I'm looking at it, guys. Keep in mind, Bitcoin is going to decide where this price is going to go with great news, the fundamentals, whenever Omi does release some cool stuff. If you guys do like this, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. The Omi community will succeed. We're going to make it to the top. And trust me, this project is going to do massive things. And I'm really happy to see a lot of you guys hold on to your Omi tokens, invest in it, and buy more, and sell and buy. And I love that feeling because it shows me a lot that you guys value this token, and I really value this token, and I want to see this token do only one thing. I want this token to change lives, give us a lot of generational wealth, but most of all, have a good time with our NFTs and enjoy the process of this beautiful team and the community. And once again, if you guys do like this, please make sure to smash that like button. Thank you so much. Take it easy, and John out. Peace.